here at a very windy afternoon here at Massey Field. We have our boys Simcoe County Rovers taking on the Woodbridge Strikers. As always, I'm with the man himself, Dave Zabar. How are you doing, my man?
Good, brother. Nice to see you again. Nice to be with you on this lovely spring day.
Lovely. Quote unquote lovely.
I'm dressed for winter, you're dressed for summer.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll be an ice cube by the end of this. We'll see. Very important game today. Woodbridge Strikers is a team that have always kind of gave us that problem throughout the season, stuff like that. Kind of gave us a good go, but hopefully we can be the ones on top.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a good squad that the Rovers are facing today. They just played 2 weeks ago. Very evenly played match. Rovers gave up a goal in extra time, finished in a 1-1 draw, so looking for a measure of revenge here on home field.
Yeah, most definitely. And we always look at the squad here. Very different squad yet again. I've talked to Donio, as he talked about the squad bit up here, and he was going more of a younger approach. Always forever thankful from the past players that have come through the Simcoe County ranks. But we'll see how this kind of young squad plays out for the season.
Yeah, off to a good start so far with 2 wins, a draw, 2 draws and a loss. Squad is rounding into form. Good mixture of some youth and a veteran like Sean-Claude Watson, who's making his 75th appearance for the club, all-time record, heart and soul player, role model on and off the field, and Rovers fans are happy he's back this season.
And I've said it again, we need the statue of him, of Lawson. We need that statue out here at Massey Field. I mean, it really kind of had that touch there.
I'm going to tell you, it's going to have to be made of cast iron to hang in the type of wind that we're dealing with today.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
So a couple of those younger players that you mentioned include Nakai Greenidge-Duncan, number 4, who's playing on the right wing today. He's a former TFC2 player and a New England Revolution 2 player. He's a very tricky-footed winger. And he's come into this group and certainly brought the level up, got the start today against Woodbridge.
See him on the ball right now, just looking very calm on the ball.
Yeah, very good technical player.
Yeah, take his time. Another player to look at is Keegan Wilson, a veteran League One defender who joined from Woodbridge, actually. Keegan is the ultimate defender, scored a goal last week against North Toronto off a corner kick.
Yeah, playing against his old team today, as is left back Sebastian Cochran. So again, lots on the line today. Expecting a quality match.
Obviously, with the Rovers, right away they're quick on the reset. You know, they're not really scrambling around. They know what they're doing. They're keeping their eyes on the ball, the eyes on the field. Very good play so far from the Rovers.
Yeah, again, I'm going to want to try to maintain possession, get into a bit of a flow. Obviously, the wind is going to, play havoc today, so important to probably keep the ball on the ground, move it side to side. It's going to get hung up in the wind.
Sebastian with the Cochran with the throw and kind of scanning the field. Again with Cochran. Kind of battling with that ball. Another vet that we got here is Luke Lamana there, fast-paced, powerful defender who's having a breakout season. Very big turnout from last season. Did have an injury, but coming out strong this season as well.
Yeah, he's been absolutely fantastic. To start the season, he's a young player that's sort of grown up in the Rovers system and now is getting his chance to start. Nice to see.
So a little bit of a dive there, and then one of our players down. like Woodbridge is going to be putting on the defense mode on. Got Luke Green over the ball. Another new face to the Rovers lineup.
Yeah, he's been a great addition. Former CPL player from Halifax, has played every minute so far this season. A real solidifying presence in the back line. Very vocal. He's going to have his hands full today with number 9 Ronaldo Marshall on Woodbridge. The big striker has 6 goals in 5 games and is a force to be reckoned with. I'll have to keep an eye on him.
Oh, yeah. I believe he scored 4 goals in one of his games, so he's definitely one of the guys you got to watch out for. Oh. Micah, St. Vincent International, along with Jacob, who has been stays with the lineup and very important puzzle piece in this Rovers starting 11. Another player that's kind of been with us for a little bit.
Yeah, Jacob, another former Woodbridge player. So we seem to like the players that Woodbridge produces.
Yeah,
he's engine in the midfield. He pairs nicely with Micah.
Like how they bring that Italian flavor over, to Barrie. We need more of those.
I think it's your influence, Fernando.
My influence? Yeah, I brought them over. That's it. I'm the Italian super agent.
That's right.
That's it. My God. A little bit of a tussle there. We see here Jacob. Beautiful play. I think it's safe to see the Rovers are really pressing as much as they can in the first half here.
Yeah, just have to be mindful of this wind.
Yeah.
Make sure the passes are safe.
Oh,
unlike that
there.
one.
Yep. Exactly, called it. We start with Mike up. Rich. Lawson. Green. Micah Joseph. Sebastian Cochran trying to find.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Sebastian's such a dead ball specialist.
Yeah.
He's instrumental in putting balls across like that.
Yeah, kind of gives me like Marcelo vibes a little bit.
That's right. You got it.
All I say, missing the hair. I keep telling him he's got to grow out that hair. Look, Micah. Again, finding Cochran. To Green.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to see from the Rovers. Possession game. Just as I said that, of course, the ball's turned over.
Yeah, most definitely we did not expect this weather, in the month of May. I feel like we're kind of in October, November kind of feel. I have to keep reminding myself, look at my phone, We're in May.
Springtime in Canada.
Yeah, another thing you pointed out, that Cochran is very, very key with the corner kicks. He knows how to pick out the players. Very persistent, as we almost saw there.
Yeah, Rovers have had good success off corners the last couple of weeks. Keegan Wilson got on the end of one against North Toronto off the corner, so an important part of the puzzle for the team. He almost scored one there.
Yeah. See the Woodbridge Strikers coach from Ronaldo to get more of the middle there.
Yeah, asking him to defend helped the group. This is trouble.
Micah.
This is where you got to watch the counter.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful turnaround from Keegan.
Yeah. Good recovery by Wilson.
Wilson again with the ball. Cochran. To where Sean walks. Cochran. Again, we're seeing a little bit of a pattern from last year. A lot of battles on the left-hand side, left-hand flank.
Yeah, key addition to the team this year, probably the Rovers' biggest signing in the offseason is number 10, Rashawn Walks. Unbelievably fast-paced, very powerful attacker.
Yeah. And he's half Italian, so again, I brought the influence.
Yeah, you did. Former Vaughan man, so that fits.
Yeah.
Also played for TFC too.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely hungry. When I spoke to him at the kit release, very, calm, collective young man, but he's hungry. He wants to score those goals. He wants to make double digits, and very excited to see him for this rest of the season. Again, with the counter there. See Ronaldo try to fight it with Wilson. Wilson doing a great job trying to defend it, and down he goes.
We might need to go to your Nona's house after the game for some homemade soup.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Some spaghetti meatballs in there too. Why not?
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. Italian wedding soup. Yeah, she makes a bomb Italian wedding soup. Amazing. It's to die for.
Tell her we're coming.
Oh, okay. I'm going to text her right now. Watch, kind of getting that out there.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah, beautiful.
Spizzeri.
Yeah, amazing, amazing, amazing. Trying to find Lawson. Unlucky there. Oh, down again.
I think Jacob Spizzeri might have scored the goal of the year against his former club last time out.
Yeah.
With a 25-yard screamer,
yeah.
Top corner.
Yeah, that was a ripper, yeah.
Just a class finish.
Yeah. I had to take a double look. I thought it was Dybala for a second from AS Roma, but yeah, it was a goal. It was something to be proud of for sure.
I do think in the weather conditions like we have here today, that first goal is going to be pretty important.
Yeah, yeah. Make or break, definitely, for sure. See where Sean walks. There we go. Feet on the field there. Unlucky.
It's good build up.
See Cochran with a foul. Right away, the Rovers awake, alert. See Cochran there trying to find Lawson. Duncan. Looks like it may have been a hand there.
No.
Oh, no.
Looks like a throw.
No, a little foul. Okay. Luke with a throw in. To Duke. Duke down. Play on, says the ref. And Luke right there.
Yeah, he's just so athletic and fast.
Yeah.
He's able to recover.
Yeah. So confident too. His confidence is unbelievable.
Yeah, no, he's again. It's great to see a young player that came up through the system now getting his playing time. He's worked hard to achieve it.
Yeah.
He's played well.
Okay, so it's safe to say we're going to get 2 statues now. 2 statues for Massey Field. Okay, got it. I'll put it in the notes. Mary Alex is going to have a big, hefty bill at the end of this. Wilson. Lawson. To Micah. Luke. Trying to find Duke, but unlucky there. Luke once again unlucky there. A little bit of battle on the wing. Luke with the recovery. Down he goes. Pleon says the ref. Throw. Strikers throw in. Looks like Green is going to recover that. Just let it roll and off for a throw in. Kick to the keep. Like I said before, what a journey for our keep there, Peter. He's kind of, again, another one kind of ranked through the ranks, and we've kind of seen him grow as a player, and we see him in the starter position between the sticks. Very good to see that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think he joined the club 17 or 18 years old, and he's certainly grown up as a keeper and as a person, and again, he's found his way into the starting role.
See Luke to Lawson, right away spearheading the defense. Finds Duke. Duke with a chip there. Oh, not bad of an effort.
Yeah, good looking attempt.
Not bad of an effort. We don't know if it's a cross or a shot. The wind had a little bit of help of it, of course, but hey, not bad, not bad.
Just off the bar. Good opportunity.
Yeah.
Again, I think most of the play has been in the Woodbridge half. Rovers trying to find the first one here.
I was seeing the replay here. Duncan with that saucer. And again, that ball just looking really, really bad in that wind. So he walks to chip over, trying to find Duncan. He could have kept.
I think, yeah, walks. Rashawn would probably want to be a little bit more selfish in that position and have it himself.
Green. Micah Joseph. Micah Joseph finding Luke. Luke again. Oh, down he goes. Down he goes.
It's a hard foul.
Yeah, very hard. Luke. Luke trying to. Looks like he may need help, but Rovers throwing. Again with Luke. Luke once again, but unlucky there. Reception, but a little foul there. See these strikers with the restart there. Cochran. Unfortunately, to Ronaldo there. And Wilson.
Play on, says the ref.
Yep.
No foul.
Yep. Sean walks. Sprinting down the line. Again, so critical on that line. So fast. Good effort. And we've rarely seen the strikers on our end. The Rovers are very serious. They want to kind of close out the first half with that goal.
Yeah, one player we're keeping an eye on, and Rovers fans may not be familiar with, is number 8, Trevine Esprit, which new addition to the club. He's playing in an attacking midfield role. He's got experience in the CPL, having played with York United. Has that technical ability to play at the next level, and be interesting to see what he can do today.
Wilson to Micah Joseph. Luke to Duncan. Duncan scanning the field there, finds Jacob. To Micah Joseph, chip over. Trying to find walks. Offside, says linesman. Not bad of a turnout today. I mean, I thought the weather was going to kind of lure some people away and stuff, but no, they came out, support the Rovers.
Appreciate you, Rovers fans.
Yeah, we do.
And of course, we've got the double header as well today, courtesy of Rogers. Women are playing at 6 p.m.
Yeah, and we got to give big props to the women's team. They've really exploded this season. Missing pieces.
Yep, sitting in first place. So a big game against rival North Toronto later on today.
They lost in there. Oh, a little bit of a deflection.
Yeah, the women will be looking to avenge their only loss of the season against North Toronto. So big game tonight, 6 p.m.
See a Rovers corner.
Again, we've talked about the ability for the Rovers to get goals off corners. Another one here. Let's see what they can do. And to add to the fun, it's starting to rain, Fernando.
Perfect. Just what we need. And you see the players flooding the box there.
We'll be looking back post here.
Yeah.
Went near
Green.
side.
Oh. Green with the run in. Captain Gianluca Cordello trying to find a player down the lane, but couldn't find it. Cochran with the recovery.
Smart player, felt the pressure, took the foul, knows what he's doing back there.
Exactly.
Free kick Rovers.
Yeah.
And a yellow card for...
There you go. Alexander Stentilian receiving a yellow card for the Woodbridge Strikers.
Yeah, just a little bit frustrated there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell they're getting a little frustrated there. They can't get into the Rovers' end. It's coming down hard, folks. See Sebastian Cochran just scanning the field there, trying to set up Duncan. Pinto goes down, Luke. I mean, I can always send the Nana beacon, like a symbol of the plate of pass. She can come running onto the field. So, I mean,
I think you need to light that beacon right about now, my friend.
Beacon, yeah.
We're going to need some hand-delivered soup.
Duncan to Luke to Spirit. Lawson.
It's good. I'd like to see Spizzeri on the ball a bit more.
Oh. Trying to find Lawson at the end of that. Again, you got to give props to the Rovers keeping their composure. No sense of, danger or scrambling.
No, it would be good to get one.
Yeah.
Find one. This first goal is going to be extremely important in conditions like these.
Yeah. Green. Header from Woodbridge. with the throw-in. Finding Green once again. To Wilson. To Walks. Cochran.
Another smart play by Cochran.
Yeah.
Just read that very well.
Yeah. Rovers throwing, finding Lawson. Back to Cochran. Trying to find Walks. Walks with the sprint. Oh, scoop up from the striker's keep.
Again, this is the only time the Rovers find themselves in any kind of danger on these quick counters.
Yeah.
But you can see they defended well there.
Woodbridge throwing. To Ronaldo. Pinto. To Cicciello, but Luke keeping that ball out. Pinto with the throw-in. And right away, the Rovers all over that. Pinto once again. Pinto down the wing. Rovers deflection. Woodbridge corner.
Rovers need to be alert here.
First corner from Woodbridge. And you see them kind of scrambling in the box, keeping them moving. A little switch there for takers. Pinto for Amoratorio. Looks like maybe a short pass here. He's gonna whip it in.
Wow, the wind just took that. Elements are becoming a little worse here, my friend.
I think there's icicles in my beard. Should burst off to Green. To Luke. Finding Lawson, trying to find Lawson. Again, Woodbridge starting from the ground up here, trying to find Marshall.
Oh.
Very, very lucky. He was hungry for that. Looked like he, was going for it.
Again, you can just see how the wind took that a little bit further than it should have.
Yeah.
Definitely have to be mindful of the wind. You can see again there.
Yeah, unlucky.
I think again, this is where the Rovers just need to be smart in terms of possession. Small balls, simple balls.
Yeah, keeping it simple.
Keep possession.
Most definitely.
That's a good ball.
Yeah. Pinto in there. Oh, beautiful.
Good
from Luke.
Good recovery by Luke.
Great.
Again, his athleticism just helped him out there.
Safe to see he's got a third lung. Rovers defending another corner. Short pass there for Woodbridge. Woodbridge trying to find a little hole in the Rovers defense. Couldn't find that. Duncan trying to pass there, Woodbridge, but unlucky. This is where Rovers need to be careful in the middle. Pinto.
Lots.
Back to Pinto. And a Marshall trying to keep that ball in there.
Again, still would like to see a little bit more possession and some touches from Spizzeri and Esprit in the middle for the Rovers.
Yeah.
Certainly lots of action down the wings, which is expected from this team.
Mm-hmm.
But two skilled guys in the middle that can open things up.
Mm-hmm.
Would like to see a little bit more.
So there's some pushing and shoving in the Rovers box. Rovers strikers with that. Nothing come of it. Oh, a little dangerous there.
Woodbridge looking for a handball. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no.
Didn't see it myself.
No. Nothing there.
A little pressure coming here.
Yeah, we see the captain from Strikers coming up as well, joining the attack, kind of pushing forward. Oh, Spruzy goes down.
Little push here from Woodbridge.
Yeah, a little bit of a 3-5-2 action, a little bit of like a, remind me of an Inter, kind of just pushing, gets the center backs moving up, joining the attack. Lawson trying for the header. Duncan to Luke. Luke to Duncan.
Here we go.
Micah, then we've got some action going here. To Cochran.
Rashawn's got to make that run.
Yeah, he's making that run. All right, he's there. He's down. Goes down. Down. We got it.
Looking for a foul.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Not to be biased here, but that was. I think that was a call. I mean, he did kind of. That was a rough play there.
It was a good delivery from Cochran.
Yeah.
Great run by Rashawn Walks.
Yeah.
Contacted.
Yeah. Very unlucky.
Deemed incidental by the ref.
Yeah. Very unlucky.
Gosh, there's the wind again.
Luke. Micah. From Micah to Luke. Luke. To Micah Joseph. Oh, time goes Luke. Another warning from the ref.
I mean, again, Luke certainly, he's drawing fouls.
Yeah. Duncan. Oh, I find Luke. We'll see Woodbridge attacking from the flank. Pinto. Unlucky there from Pinto. Rovers throwing. Luke trying to find Duncan. A little quick and play there. Little mini battles here on the flanks. Duncan, Spirit. Luke to a Spirit once again. Spirit scanning the field, finds Lawson to Green.
Lawson will always make the right play. Such a veteran, never panics, calm on the ball.
There you go.
Doesn't see an opening, reset, keep possession.
Yeah. Unlucky there from Wilson there. Around the Marshall. Wilson. Cochran getting that ball out of there again. The wind being the enemy of today.
Oh, nice play by Spaziri.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful ball. Let's just find another opening.
Just couldn't.
Again, keeping it simple would kind of be the little bit of the end there.
Fair play to Woodbridge as well. They've kept a really compact group.
Yep.
Nothing through the middle. Have defended well.
Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah, that middle is very. That is their kind of fort. Cochran to Lawson. Micah. To Green. Sean walks to his Spirit. Sean walks once again on the wing. See what he can do here. Finds Spirit. Unlucky. Striker's interception. Michael. Luke. Duncan. Pinto trying to find someone in the middle there. Green.
Good play by Green.
Oh, unlucky. We're heading to the dying embers of the first half here. Still 0-0. Trying to get that one goal before that first half. See, Ronaldo Marshall is down.
Yeah, that would be a big loss for Woodbridge, but it seems to be okay. Maybe a little bit of cramping or cold weather, could be a hamstring. Good battle between Micah Joseph and Tenzin Wosal in the middle as well. Two very good players.
Looks like there is going to be a change.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, the Achilles heel.
Again, he's got 6 goals in 5 games. A big piece for Woodbridge to come out of the game.
Now see a frustration from the player. See if Rovers can take advantage of this.
Again, can they find a way to unlock Woodbridge and get one before the half?
Green. Micah. To Wilson. It's back to the keep. Trying to find Luke. Unlucky there. Micah Joseph with a good recovery there. Again with Mike, a little spinneroonie there.
Wow.
Finds Cochran. Trying to find Duncan. Again, unlucky.
I think just, again, simple ball there.
Anthony Morano coming in for the mighty Ronaldo Marshall. Pinto. Rovers reception. Luke. Trying to find Rashawn Walks.
Good defending by Keegan Wilson.
Yeah.
Stepped in when he needed to.
Yeah. Spirit down the wing. Oh, a little bit of a confrontation there.
Former Woodbridge player Spazzeri unhappy with his former team.
Yeah.
Free kick Rovers, possibly.
Yeah. So there's an elbow there.
Henry had some words for the ref, trying to understand what the call was. It's free kick Rovers.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of tugging and pulling, grabbed by the jerseys, the shoulders.
Opportunity for Cochran or Spazzeri to put a ball in here. Luke Green and Wilson in the box.
Deliver there. Oh, beautiful saucer there. Oh, Sean walks. Down he goes.
Rovers fans questioning the referee at this point.
Yeah. Rovers throw in. Spirit. Oh. Might be a little rough near the first half here. Pinto. Okay, trying to find someone there. Micah Joseph trying to find where Sean walks.
He's free.
He goes down the wing. Sean walks. Oh, unlucky. Another deflection there.
Again, he's got the ability to change the game in a heartbeat with runs like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful 1-2 with Cochran and Rashawn Walks.
Yeah.
Opportunity with a corner kick towards the end of the first half here.
Just look at the replay here. Just that powerful sprinting. With that cut in. And then again, that deflection was unlucky. But again, you're right. Rashawn can change the game.
See if one of the big defenders, Wilson, Green, could get their head on one of this.
Cochran trying to deliver there and there. Oh, unlucky from Green.
Yep, that was it. Perfect delivery by Cochran, just over the bar.
Duncan. Pinto. Wilson with the header. Luke trying to keep it in.
Well done.
Finds the spirit. Oh, scuffle there. So 1 minute of added time here.
The first official has indicated that we have been only 1 additional minute. 1 additional minute.
Dangerous area for a free kick here for Woodbridge. Rovers need to be tight defensively.
Very late in this first half. Would hate to concede this goal. Ball delivered there from. Oh, little bit of a take there. Was calling for a hand, something like that. I don't know.
Woodbridge was definitely calling for a handball.
A little bit of a bounce there from the ground, and then they have claimed it could be from Luke Green's, but.
Oh.
Ooh. Pinto, that effort.
Well, that's the half.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is the half here. 0-0, still goalless. David, what do you think are your thoughts?
Well, again, I think we talked about the importance of getting the first goal. Both sides not able to get that. It's going to be a very tight second half. Strategic by both teams, I would think, to try and get that one goal. We'll see what substitutions are made by both sides as well, bringing some fresh legs, maybe a different look. But good first half, I would say. I thought the Rovers had the better of the play. They had opportunities off set pieces and corners, just couldn't capitalize. Look forward to the second half, my friend.
All right, Rovers Nations, join us for the second half. thinking about the first?
Listen, I think it was an evenly contested first half. I think the Rovers had opportunity to score from a couple corner kicks, some set pieces. They weren't able to do it. I think it's going to be a very interesting second half. Now, Rovers do have a bit of the wind at their back now. It'll be interesting to see if they can move the ball a little bit more freely and get that ever-important first goal. For Woodbridge, they played very compact, no mistakes, kept things tight. They did lose their big number 9, Ronaldo Marshall, which is a loss for them. We'll see if that leads to any more changes from a strategic perspective from the coaching staff.
Yeah, it's definitely that middle that we need to kind of break through, definitely for sure.
Yeah, again, they know how to play. They keep things compact and tight. There's lots of communication by Woodbridge, so they're not easy to break down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be starting the second half between the Woodbridge Strikers and our Simcoe County Rovers.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
We look a little bit in our bench here. We're talking about Lucas Carrera, 16-year-old Brazilian sensation, scored in the Rovers debut last week against the North Toronto Nitros.
Yeah, exciting prospect, very technical player coming from Brazil. Scored a goal in his debut, as you mentioned, made the team of the week. So bright future ahead for him. Perhaps we'll get to see him a bit.
Also, another player we want to look at here from the bench is Riley Wishart. Joins us from the A-League, taking that iconic number 9 number. As we nod our heads, we know what player Javante Lane, the legend himself. Big shoes to fill for Wishart, but we're really excited to see him for this season for sure.
Yep. Good player, plays well within the team.
Off for the second half. Green right away, just bombing that ball, trying to find Lawson. Rovers throw in. Cochran. Ken scanning the field, see what his options are. Trying to find his spirit. Cochran again, scanning the field for the throw-in. Finds his spirit this time, a little push and shove there. A little one battle there. Right away, we're kind of seeing the more roughness in the second half so far. Play on, says the ref. Wilson. Spirit. Good interception by Cochran.
Oh, nice feet. Yeah, no, the physicality's definitely increased, as you said. Tightly contested spaces here.
With a header. Got a striker's throw in.
Wilson down.
Yeah, looks like he's down. Suitable option for swapping him out would be Noah Bigford, a 6'4", towering center back. That could be an option there if Wilson decides to come out of the game. Looks like he's good to go.
We got to keep our heads up here, Fernando.
Yeah.
Balls are flying.
Oh, yeah. Strikers throwing. Fort. Cochran just
Like his game.
troops.
Like his game.
Yeah, yeah. Commanding those troops over, you know. Duncan. Wilson. Wilson, yet again. Calls for a hand. Cochran for the restart, finds Green. To Micah. Micah Joseph. To Duncan. Strikers.
Well read by Micah. Great ball.
Walks.
Needs to drive it.
Walks with a cut in. Cochran to Walks once again. Quick feet there from Walks, unfortunately with the slip.
No.
No, play on, says the ref.
Yeah, it's the right call. Yeah,
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
And it was incidental contact there completely.
Lawson. Unlucky there.
It's unlucky. Yeah. Right idea, just
Yeah.
couldn't execute it.
Yeah. Strikers player still down.
That was a header. That was just him headering the ball.
Looks like physio's coming on the pitch.
Again, there was nothing in just
See
two
the
players coming together.
replay here. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. Wasn't on purpose. A little bit of confusion there from physio.
I have a feeling our boy's going to be right back on.
Yeah. Alexander Centillion on the sidelines right now for the Strikers.
And he's back.
Yeah. Cochran to Lawson, finds his spirit right away.
Yeah, that's the technical kind of playing we're looking for.
That's it, especially
That's-
in the middle too.
Yeah.
Micah find Green to Luke. To Spirit once again. There.
Unlucky touch.
Walks with a little battle there. A little bit of a delay call there.
Yeah, again, got to just let them play. Free kick, Woodbridge.
Yeah. Woodbridge with the attack, right open there. Oh, very lucky. Very lucky. Caught snoozing just a wee bit.
A little bit,
Yeah.
yep,
Too much
agree.
space, way too much space open for Woodbridge. But gotta give credit to Woodbridge, they took advantage of that. again for Alexander Centillion. Looks like he may be coming off this time. Second time around. Yeah. So you got a substitution for the strikers.
He's also on a yellow, so
yeah. Looks like Centillion's coming off. And Josephini. This is a really good pasta there. Josephini coming on for the strikers.
Substitution for Woodbridge starting the game is number 15, Josephine. He's replacing number 13, Alexander.
bit of a slow start to the half. Rovers needs to be alert here on this corner.
Yeah. We're ahead of there. Nothing came of that. Cochran and with the throw in. Finds Mike Duncan with the race. Uses the
well done.
Lawson.
Good pressure.
Lawson again. Lawson trying to find someone to pass it to. Scanning the field calmly. Duncan back to Lawson. To Luke.
And Cochran's looking for the switch.
Micah Joseph.
And there it is.
Yeah. Cochran. Unlucky. Right idea though, right idea from Cochran. Again, he's very, very ball smart. He knows the ball language, scans the play very well. He's 5 steps ahead. Josephini. Luke to Lawson. Arian Robin Lawson.
There
Micah.
we go.
Cochran. Cochran with the sprint. Trying to find walks.
Gonna call that every time.
Yeah. Restart from the strikers. Condello. Trying to find Moreno, but Wilson right to that.
Both sides have some players starting to warm up, so it'll be interesting to see if some substitutions are made and what that means tactically for both teams.
Walks. Micah Joseph off the head, finding Luke. Luke with a chip over, trying to find a spirit. Walk, trying to get that interception in there. It's like a Rovers corner. Something to take advantage, especially with the monsters in the back. Wilson and Green.
Yeah. Got to capitalize on one of these.
Cochran. Nice little bend there. Duncan. A spirit with a shot. Wilson.
I mean, another great delivery by Cochran on the in-swinger.
Yeah. Kind of looked like for a second he was going to go for himself. But, yeah, definitely very great on that delivery.
Looks like Woodbridge is preparing to make a substitution or two in the next couple minutes.
Spirit trying to find walks. Getting that back line from Woodbridge is really hard to break.
Little chatter going on here.
Ref, next up.
Wilson. Play on, says the ref.
Lots of contact happening here.
Yeah.
Rovers players are unhappy.
Yeah. They want that card. So okay, strikers substitution. We look at the quick replay here. Also with the ball. That running. And then he clipped him there, yeah.
He got his foot stuck in there, no question about it.
Yeah.
You're really allowing players to trick us? Is that what's going on right now? Ref. Referee, are we really allowing players to trick us? Like we're going for that stuff? Really? Ryan, come on, man. He's playing you, Ryan. Ryan, you know he's playing you, eh? Ryan, let's not get played, yeah?
The Woodbridge Strikers coach is unhappy with that call.
"30 minutes left. Rovers got to find a way to unlock."
Lawson. Oh, walks.
Oh.
Braziri with the header to walks. Green to the keep. A little close there. Cochran.
Oh, nice
Micah.
touch.
Trying to find his spirit.
Offside.
See the frustration coming on both ends of the field here.
Looks like Aiden Hugo is preparing to come on for the Rovers.
Battle there between Luke and Josephini.
Yep. Yeah, looks like Hugo and Riley Wishart are about to make an appearance for the Rovers.
Getting Hugo, another player that's been with us for a little bit. Creative, fast, amazing shot. He knows how to get in those tight spaces, make something out of that.
Yeah, coming off an injury, didn't play last week against North Toronto. Good to see him back.
Cochran.
I would suspect that they're going to replace Greenidge, Duncan, and Jean-Claude Lawson. You can see it again, the
little
wind.
risky there in
Yeah,
the
well,
back.
again, the wind is just, it's tough. No? Wishart's going to replace Rashawn Walks.
At the 63rd minute, the substitution for your Simcoe County Rovers. Starting the game, number 7, Aiden Hugo, and he's going to be replacing number 4, Michael Duncan. And the second substitution, coming to the game, number 9, Barney Weiser, and he's replacing number 10, Scott Young.
And Hugo's in for Greenidge, Duncan.
Who's your strikers throwing?
Wishart's got the ability to really hold up the ball. You can see him looking, coming back to get the ball.
Yeah.
And he's going to look to spread the ball once he gets possession to the wingers. Be a great time for him to put one in the back of the net in front of the hometown Rovers fans.
Cochran with the throw in. Micah. Austin. Micah. Cochran with the delivery there. Trying to switch up the plate.
Wind's picking up again.
Yeah. Fiore. Back to Fiore. Strikers.
Yeah, and
throwing.
Wishart's going to look to press that back line and try and turn it over.
Cochran will chip over. Fiore. There's Lawson. Lawson. Oh, goes down. Foul.
Gotta give a card.
Yeah.
Gotta be a yellow card.
Yeah,
and there it
there you
is.
go.
Yes. Again, that's just smart heads-up play by Cochran to try and find Lawson.
Yeah, as you've seen the replay coming at Fiore. Taken out.
Again, this is a massive opportunity for the Rovers. You got the right guy on the ball, dead ball specialist with Cochran, and he's got to find a way to pick out one of the big boys in the back. Wilson, Green, Riley Wishart's up top now. Big opportunity.
Big. Cochran ripping that ball in. It's a very, very tight, close game between the Rovers and the Strikers. Green. Cochran. Lawson. Spirit. Sergini. Trying to find Hugo.
It's good work by Hugo to win it back.
See what he can do here.
Oh, it's a nice turn by Spizzeri. Yeah, that's. I mean, that was a high amount of skill shown there by Spizzeri in tight quarters. Drew the free kick. Again, Rovers are getting their chances in danger areas, Fernando. They just got to find a way to capitalize on one of these.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you look at, again, that beautiful turn from Spizzeri, getting that foul as well, too. I think we got to capitalize, take advantage of these kicks as well.
I think he's going to have a crack, Spizzeri here.
Ooh.
Let's see what he does.
And against his former club, too, so.
Well, he's done it once before. Let's see if he can do it again. No.
Cochran to Lawson, chip over, finds Spizzeri.
Fooled everybody with that one.
Yeah. I say April Fools, but again, we're in May. Hard to believe as you see in the replay here. Step over from Spizzeri, and then Cochran trying to find Lawson, and then that chip over to Spizzeri. But again, good effort.
Again, this Woodbridge team really never does panic. They stay compact, they communicate. Don't seem really phased.
No.
Credit to them.
Yeah. And this is with all doing with playing a 3 in the back, which is very, very impressive.
Again, they're just looking for the one on the counter. They're not generating much offensively.
Yeah.
But they're very comfortable playing this way.
Hitting Hugo to Luke. Back to keep. Lawson. Cochran. Oh. Lawson. Leon says ref. Luke. Luke once again. Trying to find options. Rovers throwing. Micah. Spizzeri. Damn, Spizzeri.
No.
No, Leon says the ref. Cochran. Micah. Wilson. Back to Cochran. Lawson. Wishart. Wishart trying to find some options here. Fiodet to Cochran. Cochran switching up the plan
He's
and
just
finding Hugo.
so comfortable switching.
Beautiful, beautiful switch. Yeah, very comfortable, like you said. Yeah.
Here it is.
Turkisizi! Oh, what an effort!
That's a great combination. Unfortunate, unlucky not to finish. Pressure is mounting here. Rovers are on the press.
Unlucky there. Yeah, what a shot from Jacob Struzzini. Just found an opportunity and he went for it. Pinto.
Uh-oh.
Morano. Green.
That's good defending by
Yeah.
Green.
Very good defending. coming into the 72nd minute here. Still 0-0 draw. Pinto for the Strikers. He's going to deliver this ball. Another substitution here for the Rovers. Like Lucas Correa is going to be coming in for the Rovers. Wilson.
Uh-oh. Again, Rovers need to stay alert here. This is one of the first forays of Woodbridge into Rovers territory in the entire half. Well done by Luka Hima there. Yeah, Lucas Correa about to make his second appearance for the Rover, a young 16-year-old.
Should we ID him? 12, 16, you said 16, right?
Yeah, 16 years old.
16.
Yeah. Again, impressive that he scored in his debut last week against North Toronto. Coach Henry's looking for a spark, trying to get that one goal.
Yeah.
Suspect he might take Jean-Claude Lawson. But I've been wrong before, Fernando. Not often.
I was going to say, very rarely.
Thank you.
Very rarely,
Thank you, my friend.
Yes. Oh, Clancy's the ref. Luke. Back to the keep. Moreno. Oh, excuse me, Fiore. Cochran. Spirit trying to find Lawson. Unlucky there. Fiore down. Card there, a little bit of pushing and shoving. Yeah, sparks are flying.
Again, a spree, bad touch, then takes a yellow. Definite foul, little brouhaha going here. A lot of conversations, a lot of chatter.
Yeah, a lot of hand signals, a lot of
hand gestures,
Yeah, oh, hey, oh.
Uh-huh. Again, I think the yellow card is warranted. It was a bad challenge by Esprit, but I think some of the shenanigans after need to be controlled here.
Yeah. Tensions are definitely heating up.
And there probably should be a yellow card given to a Woodbridge player for some of the antics.
Yeah.
Again, there's a lot of history between these two teams, and again, 3 of the Rovers players played for Woodbridge, so a couple of them are in there trying to calm the situation down. Suspect it will be a free kick for Woodbridge. Correa is about to make his entrance into the game. Yeah, the ref's given out additional cards to Sebastian Cochran of the Rovers as well as a Woodbridge player.
There's a substitution at the 76th minute. Coming to the game,
Correa for Esprit.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
I think it was more of a tactical thing. I mean, another yellow, then he would be gone, right? So.
And in fairness, the way Jean-Claude is playing and controlling the ball, I need him in there. And Esprit just got a yellow, so some danger there.
Bouchard. Oh, trying to find Carrera. Yeah, lots of time.
Yeah, he's got to get it set up and
there's no
have a look.
Yeah. Fiore. Correa can be in that play. looks like a switch for the Strikers.
Yeah, we're getting into late stage tactics here. Not much between these two teams at the 78th minute mark.
Looks like Alban Bocci is coming in.
Covering the game is number 20, Alvin Wilson.
Cochran. Throw in. Trying to find Carrera.
Come on.
Drew one. Didn't look like much, to be honest, but hey, we'll take
He
it.
knows how to draw the fouls. Yeah, Carrera.
Samba soccer.
Yeah. Ronaldinho must be really proud.
Okay, again, look, we've got another dead ball
Yeah.
situation here.
Yeah.
Free kick within within the zone. The right guy's on the ball.
Definitely take advantage of this.
Time to find one. Try and maybe pick out Aiden Hugo.
Yeah. A little bit of pushing, shoving there. So, Giuseppini went down there. A little pushing, shoving between Luke and Giuseppini. Cochran delivering that ball in there. Fiotti with the header. Aiden Hugo.
It's a poor decision.
Very waste of a opportunity
wasted
there.
opportunity, yeah.
Yeah. Cochran. Wilson. Carrera. Wilson again. Down he goes.
Yeah, smart play by Wilson. Again, felt the pressure on his back, took the foul, gained the free kick for the Rovers.
And into the 80th minute here. Still 0-0. Hard fought battle between the two clubs.
Yeah. Always a tight match.
Career with the sprint. Pinto. The throw in. Ziri.
I'm not sure what the Woodbridge protest is. I mean, that's a foul every day of the week.
Yeah, for sure.
Hands all over the back on the player. I mean,
Yeah. Kind of like gave him the kiss of death from The Godfather a little bit too. So, I mean, definitely
which
foul.
Godfather, 1, 2, or 3?
This is the first one, the classic.
just-
It's got to be the first one.
It's got to be
It's got to be.
Although the second was just as good. Debatable.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Of course. And Hugo.
Ball.
Oh, hand.
De Niro and Pacino in too. I mean, you can't go wrong.
It's a classic. It's powerhouses. Again. Green. Hitting Hugo.
Yeah, this match is still very much for the taking, and Rovers are looking. They're trying to find one.
Yeah. Lawson. Green. Hitting Hugo. Oh, Rizzi with the shot once again. He really wants this goal. Cochran. Carrera.
It doesn't look out of place, the 16-year-old, that's for sure. Playing against, you know, guys in their 20s.
Yeah.
Bright future ahead.
Very bright, yeah. Yeah. Micah. A lot of open spots there, a lot of open spots. Zeri trying to make that spin around.
Again, nice idea by Zeri. He's a highly technical player.
Yeah. Green trying to keep it simple.
No, sir.
Zeri.
Opportunity for the Rovers to counter here.
With the launch, finds Hayden Hugo.
It's got to be better from Hugo.
Again, the sense of this hot potato thing, he has the time.
Yeah, he's got to get it. Got to get his head up.
'85th. Josephini to get down Hayden Hugo.
Say the Rovers have been the more dominant team, but just can't seem to find the elusive first goal here. I don't think Woodbridge has had a real opportunity other than one corner kick this entire second half,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. They're very high on the counterattacks, but again, nothing comes out of it. Getting Hugo trying to find Lawson, but Fiore with the interception. Oh,
well
reception.
read by Wilson.
Beautiful,
It's good
beautiful.
defending.
Wilson trying to scan for some help. Wilson. Micah. Carrera. Pinto. Cochran. Peance is the ref. Cochran. We're short unlucky there. Again, Peance is the ref. Lawson.
Ooh,
Lawson.
it's an opportunity
Yeah,
again.
very good. Bersini. Wishart to Bersini once again. Unlucky.
Spizzeri just bought one there. Absolutely.
Yeah, a little pointing there.
Now Woodbridge is unhappy with that. The
very
bench is up, the coaches are up, the players are up.
Yeah. Daniel Henry demanding his players not to engage.
He's trying to get Cochran out of there, which is a smart idea. Someone should do that.
Yeah. He is on a yellow. Next, as we look at the replay here, what was there? A little bit of smack of the mouth there. Moka. Unlucky.
Yellow card to the Woodbridge coach.
Yeah. Definitely getting heated here.
Again, the net of it is Rovers are going to have a free kick in a prime scoring position, and they need to try and put one away.
Yeah.
Very upset Woodbridge coaching staff. Not happy with their ex-player Spizzeri. Or the referee for that matter. I think Coach Henry thought it was an actual red card for the elbow. My ball's moving all over.
Yeah, when.
Sit down! Sit down! Sit down!
A lot of frustration from the strikers. Bench.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 additional minutes.
There. Punch up from the ref. Lawson. Unlucky there.
Can't find somebody in the box.
Micah.
Uh-oh.
You get.
Zeri's trying to get back onto the pitch after taking the elbow.
Yeah. You have to praise him for that.
Ref hasn't given him the signal to do it, which I'm not really sure why. No. Yeah, Spizzeri's back on the field now. Woodbridge player down. Trainer coming out.
My nonna's there with the pasta. No, I'm kidding. You got excited there. You got excited. Yeah, very heated last little bit.
Might need a glass of red wine after this too.
You need a bottle, never mind a glass.
Tightly contested match. It's always this way. Not much between these two clubs here.
Yeah, you can tell by the replay it was a hit.
Woodbridge coach is upset. Coach Daniel Henry's upset.
Yeah. We are at the 90th.
Oh boy.
A bit of a panic.
A
panic. Oh, beautiful defensive play from Green.
Yeah, that's class right there. Well read.
Green Hugo.
Saw it the whole way.
Trying to find Carrera. As he goes, Carrera. Fiore. Wilson.
No.
There.
Trouble.
No shot. Great deflection from Luke.
Wow, again, that's just his athleticism saved that play. Unfortunately, bad pass there.
Oh, here we we go there.
Oh! What a save!
What a save! What a save!
They just got a penalty.
And he's got a penalty
in the box.
Got a penalty in the box.
I'm gonna tell you, this is exactly what happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
In extra time, no less.
Yeah.
Woodbridge was given a penalty kick and converted to tie the game, and now they're going to have an opportunity to win it. It looks like.
Clip there in the last little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
And again, this is just credit to Woodbridge for hanging around, and now an opportunity to win it in the dying minute.
See Sheep's up in the light. Unfortunately there, the Strikers have scored.
Excited Woodbridge bench.
Yes. Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. I did see some ragu flying out of the bench there. But if you look up at the replay there, a little step up. Yeah.
Yeah, calmly slotted home.
Very, very calmly.
Rovers got to find one somehow.
Quick, yeah. How much?
They're going to have about 3 minutes to try and buy one.
Micah. Hugo. Down. Oh.
I mean, in fairness, the Rovers have had their chances on set pieces and have to find a way to get one. Bottom line, they've had more chances than Woodbridge has and find themselves unfortunately down 1-0. There's a lot of activity there. Wishart and the defenders.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit down there. A little bit down. Yeah, Wilson and Fiore going
Yeah,
head to
Rovers
head.
yeah. It's frustration levels are high here.
Yeah. Fans are cheering up
Need
for
to stay
Rovers.
composed here to find a goal and tie up the game and walk away with something as opposed to nothing. Lots of activity here. Ref's going to need to be aware.
He's got to keep his eyes peeled.
Cochran steps up.
Cochran.
No.
Lucky there. Michael.
No.
Yeah. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Rovers Nation, Simcoe County Rovers 0, Woodbridge Strikers 1. David, talk about the game.
Yes, sir. I mean, unfortunate result for the Rovers. They worked hard again. I thought they delegated most of the play. They had their run of play. They had opportunity to score from set pieces, corner kicks, couldn't find a way. And Woodbridge, to their credit, as we mentioned off the get-go, they remained tight, they remained compact, they did not panic, and they found a way to draw a penalty late in the game, as they did 2 weeks ago on their home pitch. They converted a PK, 1-0 win, and that's a team on the rise in League One Ontario. Credit to them.
Alrighty, Rovers Nation, we march on. This is Fidan Villani, joined by David Zabar. Rovers Nation signing out.
Cheers.